toe to toe.
I thought this guy was going to stop talking, but he's not. So,
of my true love,
The Delusions of Maximillian Wurst is another game that's upcoming for the Steam Next Fest. Can I stop listening to that guy for a second so I can talk about it? But the Delusions of Maximillian Wurst is a game coming out from Deadpan Can Studio, which is described as a loop-de-loop platformer with silver-tongued poet and abject moron Maximillian Wurst. You escape Father Time, shoot as many Chadwicks as you can, stumble along with poison coursing through your lily liver. So, not sure what to expect, but we will see.
You are a curvy, self-entitled creep. That's it. That's all. A creep.
I am, in the sense that I have crept into your soul as the morning light creeps through the crepuscular forest, so that you feel my dew-steaming fingers penetrating your eviscerated dreams, which, like palpitated polyps, might at any moment burst orgasmically.
I've asked you to leave me alone 100 times, and either you don't listen or you just don't fucking care. This isn't persistence. This is stalking. I lock the front door and so you come in through the fucking window? You scared the shit out of me, and you let out all the peacocks.
And I am seriously sorry for the loss of your pigeons.
Peacocks.
Every one of which is as treasured by me as is the entirety of your intellect and the aggregate of your elan vital.
I'm filing for a restraining order.
You would hold up a flimsy film of paper to halt a hurricane? You would try snag a gambolling gibbon with a paper bag and cage the raging lion in a pen of onion skin?
I'm leaving town. Don't follow me. Don't look for me. Don't even think of me ever again. I swear I'll have you arrested on sight.
I wonder what she meant by that. It is a strange come hither. But then Fialova is mystery embodied. She is whim and wonder all wound into one. Shall I pursue her as before? Or instead drive through my own ribs the barbed hook of hope unfollowed, and so hoist myself like a side of beefcake to dangle in love's butcher shop window? I could ask father for his advice. He is quite sage on the matters of love. Oh, what shall I do? Oh, where should I go?
Well, that was a very, very long answer. That looks like all right, well, we're going to do this choice.
So incredibly impressed by your decision-making ability. Such morality. Such morality. It couldn't be a lie. It's you. This is really you. Good for you. Good for you. You liar.
So I guess I have to choose go to father's house to seek advice.
Time, that old covetous patriarch, crawling on all fours, but nearing too quickly, too sharkish for something appearing so sickly and poor. It is a con, his crippled condition.
Okay, this
He is the great trickster, the grand moldering magician.
This feels like something I would play on my phone when I was like 20. Also, there's a lot more adult-oriented content than I was expecting here.
His cobblestones troughed and upcuffed. He is all the while time gaining time.
Twitch is gonna not like this, but I don't have any. Nobody watches, so it doesn't matter.
Though he licks at my neck and trips this progress of love, I will not be hindered. He does not dissuade, for his huffing approach is a reminder of my remainder. I smell in his breath the death of the narcissus flower. I taste in it my own future starvings. I sense the vegetal coolness of the grave, its twilight dew, and the tickle of flies.
My God, this just doesn't stop. He just keeps talking.
I will die someday, and so will you, Fialova. In this is our only rescue, to love and be with
Can't
one
go lower.
now,
This is as low as it
in
gets.
this fleeting whenever. Is it a chase to swim
Alright,
from
well.
tidal darkness to the bright respite of shore? Is it a chase to move
Guess we'll
toward
just
tomorrow
keep
again,
going in
again?
circles.
And if given the grace, forevermore? Is it a chase to seek food when hungry, knowledge when wallowed in doubt, or an aqueous oasis when lost in Saharan drought? These are not chases, no, despite how they may seem, but fractals of the cyclic whole, all indications of the simple forward roll of planet Earth along the
So I'm
oval
sure
track of God's
someone
heliocentric dream.
out there will
These are the
heavily
headlong motions of
enjoy this
being.
game, but
I am not chasing you, Theolova, but
I
I
am
am
not
living,
one of those
breathing,
people.
drinking,
This
eating,
is
waking, and sleeping. Be
not my kind of
pursued,
thing.
but be instead persuaded. For me to stop is to be
I've earned the pleasure of reading 5 lines from a song by Maximillian
Wurst.
Wurst. Great. Very excited about this. I'm not. Actually, kind of disappointed. My rod of forlorn wisdom gripped in hand, I watched her bottom line recede from view. Pearly...
Oh my, that is quite a turn of phrase.
Okay, well, I can't read this if he's going to keep talking over everything I'm trying to say, but
since, shall I say it, Shakespeare.
there's many other things. Those are lines.
Well, I know it's made for a woman, but I wonder if it's strong enough for a man.
Father, once again, the sun darkens your doorway.
Damn.
You look surprised to see me.
I feel surprised to know you.
I am here to pick your brain.
A strangely formal way for a vulture to start his meal.
Whatever is grandmother raging about today?
Shrinkflation. Although personally I think 900 milligrams of Adderall is still more than enough for a single day. But, what do I know?
Father, I seek counsel on a matter of love. Theolova resists my overtures.
Ah, and if she can't get past the overture, how will you ever introduce the first act?
Exactly.
Listen, Max, I was rather hoping you'd drop this feel of a business on your own, but I suppose I have no choice but to let you in on a little family secret. It will be a bitter pill to swallow. Perhaps you should vet a path for it. Here, drink this.
Poison!
Oops, it is. Quick, dilute it with this.
It's the same poison.
Did I not pour from a different bottle? What was I thinking?
I am intoxicated.
Only time will tell if it's a fatal dose or if I should serve you 3 the next time you visit.
What does that mean?
It means we must be patient, Max. Now walk with me. I have a tale to tell. In my youth, I was the wildest of bucks, the buckiest of bucks.
Alright. On we go to more
It was during
stuff.
that period of balls to the wall buckery that I met Theolova's mother.
Alright, well. Can I not go any further? I've collapsed. Oh. Seriously? Alright. This is the kind of game you play when you're really drunk, or because you're mad at somebody and you want them to play it. This is not what I would consider entertaining. I also don't really have a sense of humor, I guess. So I'm not laughing. Oh, really? It's not like it's easy to walk with that. Oh, wait, can you not walk and collapse at the same time you can? Alright. Very nice. Flying cat. Wow. This is a real thing. This is a game that I am playing.
Oh, you keep your female angels and living goddesses this is. I don't see them that way, and I don't care to. For me, there was never lovemaking. It was always the beast with two backs. Beasts indeed. I remember the farmyard smell.
Come on, just sneak past this guy.
Like a back-broken Neanderthal. The feel of her nails hooking my fishy flesh so that I couldn't shake her off any more than I could spit out her hairs caught between my...
I don't know if I'm supposed to walk with the guy and listen to him speak his gibberish, or if I'm supposed to just keep going. But I found I've got another thing I have to walk underneath with this absolutely asinine mechanic.
Blaze that kept it all at bay, and that even if our fire burned us, we must let ourselves be burned. For just a few feet away was the closing void, and we could only stave it off by fucking, because there was nothing fucking else to do. My point is, my night with Fialova's mother was quite a divertissement. I remember the date precisely, August the 9th.
Come on, just be over with this level. This is probably the worst thing I've experienced in days.
Of Fialova's birth, which had occurred almost exactly 9 months to the day after that triumphant tryst in Carlsbad.
Alright, I'm hopeful
It was quite a shock too.
that I,
For it was
like,
as if her mother had returned, having aged not a minute since
well, I thought
that
maybe I was...
sultry night 27 years ago.
I think this is as far that I can get.
Surely at this point, son, you must be following me.
Yeah, this is as far as I can go. Yes, dude, I'm right here. What? No, I'm
Actually, Father,
not
I haven't understood a word
following
you've said.
further
Stop
closer.
trying to fuck Fialova.
Impenetrable.
That's another way of putting it, yes.
I am referring to your speech, old man. Word salad, followed by a steaming bowl of mumbo-jumbo gumbo.
You're going to hate the final course. It's just desserts.
Enough of this blather about the devil jonesing for needle-sharp chandeliers. When did you become completely senile?
2 weeks ago, it was quite the event. I had it catered.
I must find myself an advisor less aged and addlepated than you. Wait, of course. Fialova's aunt, Variabelle. She is a great thinker, a scientist, and respected inventor. Although, perhaps a bit less respected ever since she claimed to have built a time machine. I'll bet she wishes she could unmake that announcement to the scientific community.
Well, if she hasn't built a time machine that works, then she can't unmake it, and so she might wish for it. But if she has, then she didn't, and so she doesn't.
Yes, she will do for me better than you. She is supremely educated and clever, and, more importantly, is likely to be a wellspring of women's intuition.
Ooh, she'll really enjoy you asking her about her women's intuition.
Agreed. And so I will seek the guidance, extempore, of Variabelle, that lady of temporal science, who knows Fialova's temperament of temerity nearly as well as I do. What recursive culminations might be gleaned between a Frankenstein with the dream of a time machine, and a libertine with the means to be a love machine.
Yeah, you're really going to fucking hate how this ends.
Well, I'm sure that I've got to push the green button, because if I push the other one, it's just going to kind of send me back to the same spot.
Adieu, Papa. Adieu. I shall order diapers for you. Egad! But what is this? I discern a distinctly familiar devil of an Adonis. A non-spermatic bag of penis, who, in a singular multiplicity,
Alright, 14 minutes into this, I have played enough of this to feel like I have shown enough of what kind of game this is. And you will either know right away that this is either something that you would enjoy, or it is something you would not. Me personally, not my kind of game. Not very fun. This guy talking incessantly
Shut the fuck up, Max.
is incredibly annoying. I agree with her sentiment completely. Yeah, so that is all. I'm gonna go look and see what I got next. So The Delusions of Maximillian Wurst, I do not recommend. Farewell.